Morning. Today is day 6, and I am a bit shocked to start this off. Yesterday was Sunday, and just to help have space to rest my body, rest all things, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, all the things. I didn't work out, and that's what I plan to do. So I'm working out 6 days a week, and I'm, continuing to eat according to, it's not a set plan or anything. It's just in accordance with a Hashimoto's lifestyle, which, I can talk further about that another time if people are interested. But really, it's trying to be gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. Basically, that's the gist of it, to be honest. And so I focus on getting in a lot of fruits and vegetables. I eat, technically it's also grain-free too, where I'm currently at. And so I eat quinoa, like quinoa bowls. We'll eat rice for dinners or potatoes. And that's kind of like, those are our carbs, so to speak. And then lots of veggies and protein. I am trying to steer more towards leaner proteins, but yesterday we had bacon with breakfast because it was Father's Day. And anyway, so that's what I'm doing, just eating wise. And I will continue that even after the 40-day focus. But the 40-day focus is intended for just like getting my focus for this journey that I'm on to lose this desired weight. And my ultimate goal is to, I don't necessarily have a number in mind. Like I would like to lose 100 pounds. I'd like to lose more than that, but my large goal is I'd like to lose 100 pounds and then evaluate where I'm at health-wise, because that'll get me to 20 pounds over where I was in college, and so just life and whatnot, want to kind of see where I'm at health-wise. So the 40-day focus is to help kickstart that and to really focus on surrendering to God, just giving this endeavor, giving these desires of health, wholeness, and just a future of opportunity to be able to be with my family, to love on them, to have the energy to play with my boys, and to be able to help others potentially in this area, which is something I never really thought I would really want to do, because I just always felt so ashamed of this area. And, so like I've said before, that I just would want to lose the weight and then be done with it and not talk about it again. And that's not how it's going to be. I don't think that's how it can be really for anyone, unless if they just live for the rest of their lives in this closeted fear, which I guess I do know some people that kind of come across that way, that they lost weight, but then now they're like the opposite. They're so emotionally and mentally and physically stressed that they'll gain it all back. And so they just live in this small little box of life, and it's really just vanity, because they're just so focused on I can't gain weight, I have to eat, super strict, or I have to work out a ton, whatever it is. And there's no freedom in that. So that being said, I'm desiring freedom from this sin of gluttony, of pride, of, and just the fear and the insecurities I have that surround these years of overeating. And that's why I'm really trying to put God first in this, just through prayer, and just finished my time with the Lord again. And so far it's been good. And I do feel like He is blessing my efforts, because I was pretty shocked to hop on the scale this morning. And, I just prayed beforehand, because the scale is I mean, I think we all have our ups and downs about scales and really wanting to see different results, and we'll just kind of avoid it altogether because we don't want to know where we're at. And at the end of the day, the scale is a number, but it's an indicator of where we're at. It's not a value of who I am, or who you are, whoever you are, if you're watching. It doesn't define who you are, but it helps us understand where we are and where we can go from here. And so it's a good way to show progress. But anyway, I was shocked because I stepped on the scale and it shows that I've lost 9 pounds in 6 days. And I've never lost that much in that short of a period of time. And I've done like cleanses where I barely ate anything and it was really blah, and where I worked out till like I nearly puked. And I'm amazed. I'm like thinking, how? And even yesterday, for Father's Day, my husband wanted pizza for dinner, and there was part of me that was like, one meal's not going to be a big deal. But I said, no, I'll have pizza with you guys, but I'll go pick up your guys' pizza and I'll run to Safeway and I'll grab myself a gluten-free broccoli pizza. I normally would try to make something myself, but he wanted it last minute. And so I just ran and got something, just a little individual thing. And it was a kale and chicken one, so it wasn't dairy free. So I knew there was going to be maybe a little bit of kind of bloating or feeling a little, just with Hashimoto's. But I added a bunch of sauteed mushrooms on it, and it was delicious for me, and it was satisfying. And they had their pizza and they were satisfied. So part of me thought like, I did technically that wasn't full on plan, but even with that, just last night, I've still lost 9 pounds in 6 days. So I'm feeling amazed and a little just kind of mixed emotions of, wow, thank you, God. It's almost like my body's like, finally, we've been wanting to let go of this weight for so long and you're finally doing it right. So, whoo. There's some levels of fear of you're not going to be able to keep it up. All of just the insecurities are mixed in that as well. But right now I'm just praising God. I am asking for continued wisdom, and I'm going to head over to the gym and I'm going to do at least 30 minutes on the treadmill. And like I've said before, I just do intervals with that. Again, I don't have a set plan or anything. I've just gone off of what I've researched and what I've seen and what I know has made an impact for me in the past to a degree. And so, and I'll go based off of my music. So I'll jam out to my music, and when the music gets fast, I'll push myself. And when it starts to go a little slower, I'll slow myself down, but I'll always will always keep my heart rate above 130 because I know that to be a fat burning zone for me. But normally I get up, I'll go as high as 175, 178. So, yeah. Anyway, yay. 6 days. First, first goal progress that I'm seeing. I am feeling good. And so it's worth it, guys. I don't know where you're at in this. If you're even watching, if you're on day 1, if you're on, day 20 and you haven't lost anything, I promise you it's worth it if you put God first. Put him first and see how everything else just starts to fall into place. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for ourselves. We're here to glorify him, to help others know the truth. And I'd be more than happy to chat more about that with people, because that's the most important thing. But this is a way that God is helping to bridge the gap, so to speak, with people and relationships. This is just, the struggle with food and weight is part of the fall of man and just part of our sin nature of us just choosing ourselves and our own comforts, and we don't have to live that way. And I'm so thankful that he's helping me see that, and day by day giving me that strength and that focus to choose him and to choose the harder things, so that I can be who he's called me to be. And no matter what this looks like, you know, he cares about the inward, and that's really that's changing as well. And I'm so thankful for that. So anyway, have a great day. Day 6. Let's keep it going. Bye.